Welcome to another episode with the Shenanigans Gang. My name is Derek. This is my partner, Martin.
And these are our co-hosts.
Shenanigans.
These are co-hosts.
Officially co-host.
Team Shenanigans.
Officially co-host.
Resident guests.
Resident guest.
No,
Co-host.
y'all are officially co-hosts.
Co-host.
I'm
Team
Carrie.
Shenanigans. Hashtag Team Shenanigans.
And I'm Tony.
Hashtag Team Shenanigans.
So
There you go.
this episode is going to be a little bit different than normal. So this episode, we're going to play a game.
It's kind of different from the previous episode.
So we're playing a game. We're going to do 40 years of pop culture trivia. You're going to have multiple choice questions, and in front of you are the letters to match up with your answer. So once the question appears, then the answers will appear. I'll count to 3, and you'll pick up the letter that you think is correct. We're going to do 3 seconds, because I don't think you guys are going to need
This
5
game
seconds.
is rigged.
Once you pick the letter off the table, you cannot put it down and pick another. That is the answer that you have to go with.
Oh, that sucks.
So you can't change your mind once you pick up letters. You can't go with minority rules. And everybody has to go at the same time on a count of 3. So 1, 2, on 3, pick up.
Okay.
All right?
No.
So here we go with the first question.
All right.
Nice.
Like, what?
Nice. And yeah, watch the mics. Don't hit the mics. You'll make it in the bloopers.
I didn't even know we did that.
You'll have to mime it. Yeah, you introduced me, you introduced yourself, and
Yeah.
our co-host. They both said their names.
I do not recall.
Team Shenanigan.
It's like there's a magical substance that makes your memory get
Oh, actually, there
weaker and
is.
weaker. Yeah.
There is.
Okay, so here we go with the first
Just
question.
Enhances his short-term memory.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So this is going to be one dear and near to my heart. You guys better get this right.
Cardboard.
So that's close.
Well, it depends.
So what is Captain America's shield made out of?
I think I just saw this episode on.
Oh, jeez. Look at
So is it
on big.
adamantium, vibranium,
Mm-hmm.
amazonium,
Yes.
or promethium?
Hmm.
So
Are you
ready?
doing the count?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It is B.
I guess I didn't watch closely enough on The Big Bang.
I guess he didn't.
So
That's what
we
you
are
get
going to
for
give.
DVR in your programming. Fast forwarding through the commercials. and it's vital
Adamantium
information.
is what they made up when they.
This one.
Yes, but what
They were
is?
discussing the difference between vibranium.
What's legit Marvel metal?
What's the
Yeah, it
Black
is.
Panther? What's that?
Vibranium.
Vibranium.
The same stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is the same
Okay.
thing. Yes.
So adamantium is
That's Wolverine.
that's Wolverine.
Then there's carbon. Was it carbonium? Which
Right.
is Omega Red.
The amazonium is what Wonder Woman's bracers are made out of,
Bracelets, right?
and promethium is what in the Teen Titan
Yeah,
cartoons.
It's a DC.
That's what Cyborg is made out of.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
a
okay.
DC metal.
Right.
right.
Which is why it's not the right
Because
answer.
now they got the Nth metal, a couple of different metals.
I
They
see,
got
said the
Dark
blind
Knight
man as he took his hand
And mimed it for
Pretty
them.
good.
and mimed it for them. Yeah.
So we got Tony with 1, Carrie with 1, Derek. I'm sorry.
No, no.
Yeah, you see that? I told you this game was
Oh,
rigged. I told
right.
you this game was rigged. Wow.
It's that caramel mark you got.
You know,
bro.
it's the macchiato curse.
That's right.
All right. So we got it fixed. Carrie with 1, Derek
Hey, that
with
man,
1.
my point,
Right.
and was like, yeah, screw
Right.
the macchiato.
Hey, that's that white privilege over here.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
How'd
what it
you
was.
get involved? How'd you get to take part in that?
Here we go. Question 2.
Tony. It's Tony.
So this is a song by
Yep.
Tay Zonde
Yep.
that went viral, viewed more than
Yeah,
100
come on.
million times on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Is it McDonald's Rap,
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Friday,
Ooh. Which Friday? Which
Chocolate
version?
Rain,
Which version of Friday?
or the Fox song?
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What the fox say?
Yeah.
Oh,
but, hey,
you
what's
were-
the
You were slow on the
Are you-
draw.
Wow,
man.
she didn't even
I
she didn't even
don't
get the
know.
chance.
I had no idea. And I wasn't
She was
stealing
trying to
an
cheat
answer.
off me too.
I was not stealing an answer.
Look, you could have just
I
glanced
could
and caught
have.
that one.
But
he was already on the trigger.
Chocolate rain.
but I'm not cheating.
Chocolate rain.
And he's singing with the slide face. Face is
Oh, yeah,
like
you
all
got-
the
oh,
way
yeah.
to the right.
Yeah.
When he
I
sings
don't
that
think I've
song.
ever
got
seen
it.
that.
And he had the most deepest voice. Like, that dude should not have had a voice that deep.
Did you see him interview? Yeah, not for the way he looked.
Not for the way he looks.
Not for the way he looks. But did you see him on Tosh.0?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was hilarious. That was
But-
like one of the.
I watched him on Jay Leno sing it live. And, like, the audience had the most awkward look on their faces.
Yeah, because he's not a singer.
No.
Yeah. I like the fact that he every time that he had to take a breath, he would get away from the mic so that you didn't hear it.
Missed the face on the left side.
Wow.
All right, so this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
internet troll
Oh yeah. Yeah.
found on YouTube videos
Yeah.
that you click on.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is it Rick rolled, bait and switch, snipe hunting, or rating? Here we go.
Hey, I've been sniped hunting before.
1, 2, 3. Rick
You
rolled.
just got Rick rolled.
Right. Yeah. Have you seen that term paper that kid wrote in college with with Einstein and what's his name? Einstein.
It's so hard to trust.
No, he did it. He wrote. I read the paper. He wrote a great paper on relative. Huh? No, the paper was it was a term paper that he turned into a college professor.
Yeah.
Great paper on theory of relativity.
Forever. Come on, deliver
And
the
down the column, first word of every sentence was "never going to give you up, never going to let you down." And that took talent.
That took
What I'm
talent.
That
saying.
took a lot of talent.
That took a lot of talent.
And
to write a
you
paper.
told me my delivery was.
Yeah, that one was ridiculous. Like, but it
But that was-
ultimately was an anecdote.
That was an
So-
anecdote. Yeah.
Do you see the difference there? Did
Right.
you check that one out? Because that wasn't a joke. So he had no reason to set anything up.
That's right.
And then he could deliver however he wanted to. Now, when you're telling a joke, okay, and people have to question whether it is an anecdote or not,
Right.
that's when you know you're firmly out of joke territory.
Right. That
So
means a lot.
We can excuse Tony because he's normally really quick, got the setup, punchline, boom, boom. But
But
that
that
was an anecdote.
Right.
So legitimately, he can take that.
Some
Right.
really good water.
You were expecting a joke.
Yeah, really, I was.
You were.
'cause
That's
like
that's
every
why you were
other-
saying it's taken forever because you were expecting a
like,
joke.
Literally.
No.
But so do you notice?
So he
can you-
literally
I should have
Rick
prefaced
rolled-
Is that
that.
He
macchiato
literally
enough for
Rick
you?
rolled his
Have we
teacher on his
macchiato
birthday.
Yes.
the idea
Yes.
of
Freaking
joke
awesome.
versus anecdote?
So, on what planet did the famous Walker battle in The Empire Strikes Back take place on?
Huh.
A. Coruscant.
Wow.
B. Tatooine. C. Ilum. Or D. Hoth. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Chocolate rain.
It is B.
Oh.
Why does that say B?
It's D.
Yeah, 'cause
That's supposed to be D.
It is D?
That is D. Hoth.
This mug is janky.
The D
This
was
game
D.
is janky.
Wow.
It's
So,
janky.
We currently have Tony and Carrie. Oh, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Holy cow.
I've missed
La, la, la,
just
la,
for those
la.
paying attention, keeping score at home. I've missed 2.
But this white privilege,
I'm
God.
telling you.
The
So,
black man do all the work.
I am a white man.
Look, no, but he keeps getting scores that I'm getting. Like, how is this even real?
But we will call it out and we will correct the
And
injustice.
yeah,
You
we
act-
got it. We
Look,
got it
this
fixed.
is why I don't respond to text.
You act like you don't get followed by the police when you're driving down the road.
Actually, I don't. I'm just light enough.
That was so perfect. Damn it.
I actually got pulled over once because I had a black friend of mine in the car. The cop pulled me over, asked me if I was okay. I was the one driving. I'm like,
That makes sense, though.
Are you here against your will, sir?
Yeah, like I get that.
I'm like, what do you
driving.
mean? Am I okay? I'm driving.
They were wondering.
That's all silly.
They saw it reflected in
Real.
the side view mirror and was like,
Well, I mean, I was
man
driving in
okay?
Compton, so I
that
mean, I
man
guess.
okay over there? Was you
So
fine?
this is going to be an A or B question.
Oh,
A or
shit.
B only.
Fat
A or B
pack
only.
A or B only. So when Morpheus offers Neo the red or blue pill so he could see the truth of the Matrix, which pill does Neo choose? Is it A, the red pill, or B, the blue pill?
I know I'm gonna get this wrong.
So
'cause I
this
can
is going to
never
be in
remember.
1, 2, and 3. Choose one, man. Choose one.
I am.
Nope, you gotta choose one.
4,
I am.
3,
Drop one.
2,
Drop one.
1.
All right.
The red
I
pill.
guess.
Tony, didn't you say before we started recording that you were just going to crush everybody?
That's right. You know what? I'm being fair. I gotta give everybody a head start.
Well, you're down 2 points, my friend.
I'm down 3 points. What are you talking about?
Nah, you could have left.
No, you got
three,
2
so
right.
you could've-
I left
It's
the
called domination.
domination.
All right. So let me ask this question. How many
Domination.
questions? How many?
Why don't
questions?
we have a P here, yo? Why isn't there a P on the table right
There
now?
Oh, that
There
would've been-
should
that
be.
would've
Why don't we
been
have
perfect.
a P?
One of the questions should have been, what's the first letter of pterodactyl?
Yeah.
There's a bathroom if you really need it.
You fucked all the way up. Because look, my man told an anecdote earlier, right? And now,
Out
out of here.
I keep them coming.
We
All right.
can't
How many
even do a
questions?
game show straightforward.
How
Come on.
many questions we got? I gotta know how much of a lead.
I would start playing catch up right now.
All right.
All right, here we go. Next
you
question.
This is. Thank you for allowing us to get this much of a head start on.
Absolutely.
So, in which season, starring Michael Jordan and the Bulls, what year did they had the first three-peat? I have to correct all that. I jacked that all up. So, what was the first year or the first season where the Bulls started their three-peat, their first
So
three-peat?
the first year of the three-peat.
Right.
Got it.
All right. I'll have to correct that before I put this
Yep.
on the background. So, is it A, 1991, B, 1992, C, 1993, or D, 1994? So here we go on 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it was 91.
Wow. Not one.
I was sitting there thinking
Man,
in 94,
I was like
in 94 I bought my
11
brother
years
a
old,
shirt for the
right?
three-piece. So I thought
What?
94, 93,
11?
92. So
Well,
You just
the
a whip.
it
three
was
peat
91, 92, and 93.
91,
so
92, 93.
94 I was able to buy the
Believe
shirt.
it or not.
because
So that's where my math went.
Because then they
I was
had-
in bars drinking.
the 94 season they lost,
It's like,
and
I
then
graduated
95,
high school
96,
in
97 they
97.
did it again.
87.
See what
So
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm
This
not
was
gonna-
their
I'm
first
not
three-peat.
thinking about Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
wouldn't
thinking of the
either.
first three-peat
You know what I'm
too,
saying?
but I
Not
got
them.
my years wrong.
I had just started getting girl. You know what I'm saying?
that was a
Get
good
what?
question. That was a good
I have
question.
no idea
Just
what you
started
just
getting
said.
ladies, man. 91.
In 91 when you were
Yeah.
11?
Just started. I really was not thinking about Michael Jordan at all. I had my little candy business set up. I was selling candy at the lockers. You know?
Did you have a white windowless van too?
Nah, they
Oh,
do that.
God.
Just because I be selling to classmates, and that's what get the ladies' attention. You got a little bit of money. You know what I'm talking about? When you take them out to lunch or order pizza for the whole class and whatnot, they be like,
11-year-old entrepreneur. Didn't even know what that word meant. But
See,
you
I
were
was-
no,
one.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I was just like,
I was huge Bulls fan.
were you?
At my dad's house, my room still has him doing the free throw line jump, going the jump man. I still have that poster. So when Doc and Marty go back in the future and Back to the Future Part 2, what year did they go to?
Everybody was walking around in swimsuits, Nike, Nike ice skating suits,
2020,
Nike speed.
2005, 2015, or 1953? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That was
2015.
Smart. That was a smart play.
Wow.
That was a smart play. That's how you
paying
do it.
attention.
Just like I'm not exactly.
I'll-
Because I know it was like, it's already passed,
The-
because everybody's bitching because we didn't.
Well, not only that, but a lot of the shit that they showed in that movie we don't have. Like, where's the jaws that comes out of the screen?
Technically,
I
we
was-
do
you
have
know what?
3D though.
No, fuck real 3D. I want.
I was hoping
images to be like.
that Disney was going to do something on October 21st, 2015.
They have it there.
Yeah. Yeah. There was talk.
I know Nike did. Nike dropped the actual Air Mags.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, we got.
Well, they got the hoverboards. They don't.
They don't hover.
They're not. Well, they hover.
They have wheels.
No.
You talking about
actual.
You talking about the thick ones? By,
Yeah. The actual hoverboard they have, but
Yeah.
it's very dangerous.
Yeah. And the fucker's like,
It's unstable. Like it's very
Very
hard.
nice.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So we got
learn something new every day, yo.
Tony at 3, Carrie and Derek at 5 each.
I wish the names changed to leadership position. Like, for me would be at the top, and this chucklehead over here. Why is his name first? That ain't even in alphabetical order. This is so janky.
That's perfect,
This is so janky. All right, y'all. If I lose, I want y'all to write in, comment, because that's crazy.
But what I based it on was from that side to this side. So
But I
Tony's
should-
first, then Carrie, then you.
But I should get an extra 2 points just for being a white male.
You already got an extra 2 points, and somebody had to call the scorekeeper out because that was crazy.
Right, and then you get
Tony
one extra
privilege.
point just because you're a white female.
You know what?
Yes,
Silent
but I
P.
have to get an extra
He's
point at least
the
because
silent
I'm
P
cute.
in privilege.
So you have to work twice as hard to get that extra point. Though.
Right. See? So that man, he's actually starting with like 10 points.
Right.
And he's like every time he gets one right, you're supposed to count it backwards.
So when it's actually
Deduct the point every
when we're
time
actually
he gets
done,
one
he
right.
automatically gets those 5 points.
Yeah.
out.
Right.
So the final score will be like 100 and whatever, 103.
And there was
to
only 10
5.
questions.
Right. He got 10 points per question, where everybody else got uno.
Moving on.
Oh, hold up! Before we go to the next question, I just want to give a shout out to our the first time ever live studio audience. We see you over there.
What's up, Willie?
Yeah, live studio audience, y'all. Let's give it up for the live studio audience. First time ever. Thank you for attending our recording here. Sorry you had to be witness to this janky ass game show. Janky.
It's the first attempt.
Jankies.
So this is going to be
that's Jinkies.
Jinkies. That's Velma.
Right.
Deduct the point. Ain't no correcting people in here. Deduct the point, man. Deduct the point.
So how old is Mario
I've got no freaking
from
clue.
Super Mario Brothers?
Yeah, this was
How
on
are you
YouTube
supposed
the other
to
day.
know
I know
that?
this one.
All right.
I know. Now, is this the actual plumber or the game character?
This is the plumber, the character
Because
himself.
there's
actual
nothing
character?
definitive.
Yeah, you see, it says how old is Mario from the Mario Brothers.
Yeah, but is that
Yeah.
the game character?
No.
Because remember,
The character.
Mario was the protagonist in Donkey Kong.
Right.
That's true.
We're
So-
talking about the conception of this character.
Oh,
But that would be.
Oh, not the age of the character, but when.
His actual age. He has a
Come on.
birthday.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
He has a birthday.
He has a birthday.
I got no
He has a
clue.
wiki page and he has a birthday.
Listen to
He
Mr.
has a
Nintendo
birthday?
Power.
He has a
over
birthday.
Here. Yeah,
Sure,
right.
it's not a birthday.
It's birthday.
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 Or is it birthday?
Birthday.
Birth.
Thank you. So yeah,
Two
birthday.
against two.
Okay.
Y'all say birthday, we say birthday.
Birthday.
I'm cool with that.
I'll go showed.
Is it party like it's your birthday?
Birthday.
So-
Party like it's your birthday.
Is it A, 17, B, 23, C,
Oh, I can't
40?
handle the pressure. Woo!
or D, 32? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Something told me go ahead with the 32,
I
man.
guessed.
Yeah, something told me go with the 32. I couldn't remember if it was 40. I wanted to say 40. Now,
Well, because
Hey,
I know
here's a
how
question
old
for
I was
you.
when the first Mario game came out, and
but that's what I was saying. If you take the Donkey Kong thing into account,
Right.
I'm
Right.
talking about the first Donkey Kong game. I know how old I was when it came out, so I'm like,
Bloop,
he had to have been
it's
at least
like,
this
man,
old. And,
yeah,
I did a
yeah,
little
that's
bit
what
of
I'm
math.
saying. Like,
Here's a question for you. You got Mario and Luigi, right? They are the Luigi brothers, or they are the Mario
Mario
brothers.
Brothers.
They're-
Because it's
they're
Mario, Mario, and
Mario.
Luigi Mario.
Right. So you just ruined it. I was going to ask you what the last name was. Yeah, Mario. Who names their kid Mario? That's
That's
like,
exactly what Willie said last night. He goes, "Who names their kid the first name of their last name?"
but
And
here's
it's
the
just-
thing, though. I actually know someone in real life named Dennis. And so I'm sure it's not like as rare an occurrence in.
Yeah, I mean, there's Chris Christie.
Yeah, but T. So it'd be different if it was Chris.
Christie Christie.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe he
Which
does go by
He
Christie.
probably has a sister. Oh, you just saying it's him, just under the bus. That's
Right.
where you leave people.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Under the bus that didn't get across the
if-
bridge.
Remember, that's P.O.
Oh,
Box
damn.
1432,
Glad you
this
picked up on
city,
that.
Ohio.
Oh, I got that.
In the care of the Cerebral Assassin.
Cerebral assassin.
But who?
For any
what?
complaints, that's P.O. Box 1432, this city, Ohio.
This city.
What is it?
You
Wait.
you Google that, you'll find the zip code. Next question.
What is it?
I think
Hashtag
most.
Team Chaos?
Here's the
no,
thing.
it's hashtag Team Shenanigans.
we have said the city before, and we've had these items in our background. So now people actually know our city. Now they know the address.
What items?
Our city has been located in some of our videos.
That's true. It has been.
It has been. So now,
Sons of when?
It was in the
Y'all
background
didn't
on
have to
episode
call it out.
1.
When?
Y'all do
when-
not have to call it out.
When she
I know,
pulled
but
up-
that's what makes it perfect.
Yeah, when she pulled up the Google page.
On the Google. Was it the Google page?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what an
right.
Easter egg.
Listen, if we get popular enough to where y'all seeking the city out,
That's
bravo
right.
for you.
Yeah.
Bravo for us. Bravo for the live audience over there.
That's right.
That means we on move.
And we know how many people have viewed that first episode.
By
so-
how many letters we've
Yeah,
gotten.
all 6 people who watched it 6 times.
Wait, it doesn't count it a second time if you go back and watch it again.
Yes.
does it?
Yes, it
I don't
does.
think it does.
No, it doesn't. If you have a different.
But now, do you know how many videos of clown porn or how many dildos are going to be mailed to that P.O. box now?
P.O. Box 1432. Now, this
Wait,
is in care of Dark
don't
Martin.
get Carrie's hopes up.
This is in care of Dark
Free
Martin.
dildos. I mean, come on.
Or how many bottles of the Sandy wipes we're going to get?
Okay, remember,
Because
it's,
of our
Hey, if we get a
Ebola
sex
Ebola.
swing, that's fine.
it's perfect oxymoron.
That's all I gotta say. As long as it's not used, I don't want to use one.
In care of Dark Martin, P.O. Box
No
1432.
Ebola on the sex swings, thank you.
Yeah, no Ebola on the sex swing.
This city, Ohio.
This city.
Look up the zip. Thank you again.
Is that a real PO box?
I don't know.
That you
Somebody
got
told me
that
that
you
on the
got
phone the other day.
That's
Oh my god.
that's somebody's.
Yeah,
That's
somebody-
somebody's.
I'm saying this city. Where's
It's
the
not
city
even ours.
located? What state is there?
But you don't
this
even
city
have
in
a PO
Ohio?
box, so you don't even have a PO box.
Because we have set our state on the air. Our city has been broadcasted on the air. There is a P.O. box number. All they need.
not ours.
I know.
That's not ours.
I know, but it doesn't
Remember,
matter.
It is
That's
not
perfect
ours.
oxymoron.
All right,
P.O. Box 1432.
all right.
Y'all gonna get out
I
of
need to go to the post office.
This
make
city,
sure I get that.
Ohio.
Because
You hoping to find this?
Hell yeah!
all it takes is one person to send us something, and this has all been worth it. So
No
But
joke.
we'll never know because we don't have access to
I
that damn
know.
PO box.
we're
It might
gonna
be sitting out on the counter.
we're gonna
Hey,
see in the newspaper.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to get a PO box and we'll just dub in the right number.
We could.
Fair enough. So
But this could belong to like a 90-year-old woman, and she's just going to get the most vile thing sent to her.
You are evil. Do not send anything.
Right.
send
I am going to
everything.
be the
Oh
voice
my
of
goodness.
reason.
Send anything.
Do
Like if you were
not
planning on putting it on
Hashtag Team
Craigslist,
Shenanigans.
send it to P.O. Box 1432, this city, Ohio. You can Google the zip code.
Wait, I think that belongs to
Hashtag
work.
Team Shenanigans.
I think that belongs to work, to be honest with you.
Hashtag Team Shenanigans.
Oh my God,
Ooh,
that's
Carrie, why you take the postal service so
Oh.
seriously? You over that? She look like we just said send it to her mom's house.
Because that is federal.
Like, but you act like we said something about right.
that is federal.
Yeah, it is
we
federal.
are-
in this city, Ohio.
we are
like,
moving
this
on.
city's postal office
Okay, let's
Moving
is
on.
bombarded by deliveries to P.O. Box
We got it.
1432.
we got to move on because this is getting
Out of hand.
yeah.
Yes.
We
Hashtag
always
Team
do.
Shenanigans.
Hashtag Team
Team-
Shenanigans.
That's I
Team
got
Shenanigans.
I'm keeping that. So in the Indiana Jones trilogy,
That for the
Yeah.
bad.
which Indiana Jones movie came first?
How are you such a bad
The chicken. Or was it the egg?
Is it the hat that makes Professor Jones so badass, or is it the swag that he
I think
carried
it's
once the hat was on?
Why did it have to be snakes?
It was
Like-
his demeanor.
But which is it though?
I think
Is it
it
the
has to
hat?
be the
Because
whip.
remember, the movie starts off. He's
It
in
was the
classroom
jacket.
with the glasses, right?
It was the jacket.
And it's like, I could.
It's the badass bomber jacket is what it is.
And the satchel.
Actually, I
The
definitely
satchel.
know. But is it the hat and the satchel? Because I think without the hat, it's just like, oh, he's a tourist.
You know what?
I'm
I
saying?
think
He's
that
a
once
tourist?
he puts the whip on, it's all good.
Ooh.
It's always the whip.
Take your notes in, right? Get you a little notepad out. You
He's
write that
been
down?
he's been correcting me all day.
Take
So
it
don't
down
feel
for
bad.
later. You just get that little thing for later. What she said when he was the whip on?
Is it A, the Temple of Doom?
No.
Is it B, Last Crusade?
Literally says last.
C, Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Stop
Or-
giving answers away.
D, the Kingdom of the Crystal
Ready?
Skull? 1, 2,
Yes.
3, go.
Badass
Raiders.
fedora. Badass fedora. I'm telling you, it's the fedora.
You know, that story, Raiders of the Lost Ark, regardless of what happened in that movie, everything still would have been the same.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
the plot of the movie.
Yeah, but he just
plot.
started. He started in. And it's like, where did that come?
No,
from?
because you guys are having your own little conversation.
No, I was just saying for what it is. You
like-
just even taking notes. When somebody say the good news, you ain't good news down.
That would constitute your own conversation.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
Hashtag
Yeah.
Team Shenanigans.
So wait, go ahead and say that again.
There was really no plot. It didn't matter what happened in that film because everything.
Oh no, Cuz getting his head knocked off by that propeller. I don't see that happening. I don't see that.
They discussed this in The Big Bang Theory.
Did it?
It was a big.
Somebody looking for the lost art.
Yeah, it was
Regardless.
it's just like it didn't really matter. It gotten it anyway.
Nah, they needed him because of his expertise, right? He had the whole
No.
the staff thing.
No.
Because they knew
Would
where
they
it
have figured
was.
that out? The staff.
Yeah. They figured it out
Because
before
they
he
were
did.
already there.
When?
They were already there when he went down to get it.
Then
That's,
why'd they push him in the pit?
he didn't. He went down in the pit to get that.
Oh, okay.
But they were already there, so if he wouldn't have found it first, they would have found it eventually. They were already digging in the right spot.
They already had it by the
Yeah.
time he found it.
Oh,
so
did they?
basically, he just came on board to stop him.
I'll need to go back and rewatch that.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Y'all done brought up some valid points.
And I refuse to watch the Crystal Skull. I don't even consider that.
Oh, it's the dumbest.
I don't even consider that. I say trilogy
That's-
because I refuse to say
Wait,
it was
hold
four
Perfect,
movies.
perfect oxymoron. P.O.
you-
Box 143. This city.
Did you actually watch The Crystal Skull? Or have you just heard
I-
about it?
Shia LaBeouf.
I tried to watch it. but
LaBeouf.
When
LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf was swinging through the trees with all the monkeys, I just kind of got up and go.
I was in the theaters watching it with a group of. I could not get up and go. The ending of that was the.
South Park did the most awkward, like the whole entire show. It wasn't like a segment. The whole show was about how Lucas and Spielberg raped Indiana Jones, and they were going back and showing like clips of like them physically actually raping him.
So that was like from Deliverance. You know, squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was the funniest episode. And I watched that episode like almost a year after I watched
was
Indiana
it
Jones.
more awkward than Patrick Dempsey celery stalk for a leg? Abominable Snowman.
It made me cringe.
Oh.
Like watching I love South Park and I've watched almost every episode several different times. And that episode to this day makes me cringe because of like I'm surprised they were allowed to put that how graphic it was.
Well, that's they were, I think at that point they were tired of writing episodes, and since then they've just tried to get more outlandish with it, hoping they will cancel it, but they never do.
Well, they only got 2 more years on
Okay,
their contract.
so.
They're not renewing. Moving on.
No, this is all.
Moving on.
Jose. Apparently, Indiana Jones touched the nerve.
So this is top 100. Which artist was
Speaking
on the
of
top?
getting raped, was on top.
Who was
Ugh,
top
why am I so mad that
of the
it's
100
plastic right there?
greatest artists of the 2000s? Was it?
Give it away,
By the way, I'll give you a
give
hint.
it away now.
All 4 of these were in the top 10. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So which one was number 1?
These dusty four dudes.
That's Nickelback.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't recognize them without the thing.
So-
Don't he have a bigger goatee than that?
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Linkin Park, Green Day, or Nickelback.
That's Linkin Park. That's Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Why is Eminem Smith up there, but you saying Green Day? Not in Green Day.
Who knows? I don't know.
Number 1. Okay.
Number
Say
1.
what?
So out of these 4, who was number 1 in the 2000s? Which one?
2000. 2001 through
2000s.
18.
2000 to 2010.
Oh,
Just like we say the 50s.
Like
2000.
the zeros.
Yeah, 00.
Huh.
2000. So
The
from
single
2000.
digit 2000.
hold
To
up,
2010.
Hold up. Fuck y'all mean. We're still in 2000. It's
No.
literally 2018.
No, we're in the
We're
tens.
2010s.
We're in the 10s.
Yeah, we're in the tens now.
These are
This
2000s.
is
It
why
goes
the
by
world
decades.
is in such a rotten state.
And in 2 years we'll be in the 20s again.
Like you don't say 1940 is the 1900s. Like it's 1940s, 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Right now, this is going to be
Yeah, but the
2000s.
weird thing is, just to distinguish exactly what I'm talking, I say 1980. So you say 2000.
I know, but if I say the 80s, you don't immediately go
Yeah.
3080.
Okay.
because I've only lived through 180s.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm not as immortal as you are.
No, but I'm saying
I haven't had the opportunity to experience
These are
several
2000s.
There
centuries
can
of
be
80s.
only one.
So this is the
Y'all-
10 years
Y'all, all three of y'all are
1880s.
from
immortal?
2000 to 2010. This is that time frame.
Y'all got me wrapped up in.
2080.
So
Right.
ready? 1, 2, 3.
I just don't know.
2000 to 2010. We said that, yo.
Yeah, you can keep saying it. That shit is out 2018.
Wow, that's surprising.
Oh, damn.
Number one.
I
Based on
wanted
what
to
song?
say that too, but I thought
This is based
I
off
like
of album sales.
Oh.
that.
And this was from 01 to 10. 2000s. Clarifies it.
So if two gay guys are having sex,
Are they in Lincoln
and they,
Park?
and they,
Probably.
and in Lincoln Park, and they get struck by lightning, and they die, both die. Which one goes to heaven first?
In care of Perfect Oxymoron.
P.O. Box.
P.O.
Box
14332.
That's right.
This city. Oh.
The answer is the guy on bottom. He's already got his shit packed.
Once again, Perfect Oxymoron. P.O. Box 14332. City, Ohio.
Hang on.
This city.
In care of Cerebral Assassin.
Back on top.
Oh, we need a soundboard so that we can get the little dun dun dun. You know what I'm saying?
Rim shot.
Oh,
Oh wait,
yeah,
that's
rim
something.
shot.
That's something different.
I had
I was gonna say, he's not talking about a rim job. That's rim
Intimate
shot.
familiarity. Hashtag Team Shenanigans. Hashtag Team Shenanigans.
So I had water in my mouth, and I was doing everything I could not to spit it all over my keyboard
'Cause spitters
and
are critters.
soundboard.
That's what the guy on top said.
So no point change.
Oh, nobody got that?
Nope.
Nobody got that.
So we got Tony
I
with 5,
should've.
Carrie with 7, Derek with 6.
Hashtag Team Shenanigans.
Moving on.
Pokemon.
Oh!
Watch.
I
Carrie
might
gonna
know
get
this
it wrong.
Hey, you know,
I'm
you know.
probably gonna
She
get
just
this
got way
wrong.
too excited. You know that's a wrong answer.
Probably.
So which Pokemon was the first Pokemon ever created? So this is the first.
Pocket Monster.
Yes.
Did you just now get that?
Yes, pocket.
Like,
No.
I was about to say, don't put yourself out there like
No,
that.
no.
'Cause this,
And you forgot the little about
Where I come from, a pocket
couldn't find
monster
that
is something
key.
completely
I
different.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm-
Literally.
all I gotta
When that
say.
first dropped, that's all we did when we was running around schools. Yeah, it's like, who wants to see my Pokemon? Yeah.
Yeah, and you know Pac-Man originally when Pac-Man came out,
Paku.
Okay,
it
are
was-
we
it was
talking
supposed to be
about like card
Puck-Man.
game, or
Yeah.
are we talking
Yeah,
about
they
video game?
changed it.
We're talking about
Graffitiing
creation.
the brand.
Okay, got it.
This is creation. First
Got it.
one
You're
ever.
going to get it right either way, Carrie.
Here we
Do
go.
not worry.
I'm scared shitless.
Bulbasaur.
See, that's the pocket monster I'm talking about.
Oh.
Pikachu.
Yeah, because he wants to have a Pikachu.
Radon.
Right on.
Rhydon. Thank
I
you.
said radon.
And you.
And Mew.
He said radon.
So here we go. Ready?
Hold up. Was this the first created in
Ever.
terms of the series?
Ever.
First one ever.
First one ever. Nope. Here we go.
She gonna get
You
wrong.
look like you know.
1, 2, 3. Pick up a letter.
A letter.
Pick up either A or B.
Son of a.
Second.
Nope. Nope.
I know, but for me,
All right.
Time's up.
Wow.
was right on.
Really?
Yep.
You gotta be a professional Pokemon knowledge.
What'd he
man.
say?
And I'm good with
That's like
What'd you say last night?
Last night, I went with
Pikachu.
Pikachu,
That's
yeah.
what I went with.
Yeah, that's
oh
the one
yeah, no,
everybody
I
knows.
knew it.
And that's
I knew
the one
it
I
couldn't
said.
have been
I
That's the
said-
first
Pikachu.
one everybody knew.
I
I
said
knew
everybody
it could not have been Pikachu.
was going to pick Pikachu.
Yeah,
But I figured
knew
it was
could
at
be
least
Pikachu.
one of the
Because
original
I-
starters.
I thought it was either
Rhydon is
Bulbasaur
one of
or
my
Pikachu.
favorite Pokemon, and I did not know that.
Where,
Rhydon.
man, where'd y'all get that?
That's
fact
like
from?
a that's
You're
like an
supposed to put
AC/DC
the little
song.
sighting
Right on.
Rhydon.
the reference. We got that fact. from.
I can do that. I
Next
can
time.
go back and add all that in.
Yeah, definitely. do
AC/DC,
that.
right on.
This
that
was
up.
but
That's
this
the
was
one
right
that people
from
look up.
this was right from the creation page.
But like Poke fans,
Like yeah,
are
Pokemon.
definitely going to look that
It
up.
wasn't from Wikipedia, was it?
Oh, they're not gonna look it up.
No.
They go
We went to
Google
the
it.
Pokemon page and they had a trivia game on there, and I actually took that question from that trivia game.
Hey, you know,
Hashtag Team Fact Check.
So.
hashtag Team Shenanigans. We're gonna put wrong stuff in here just to make you look it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
Hashtag
make it
Team
count.
Shenanigans. Remember.
Google it.
Remember, that's.
Oh, does that mean I won?
Does it?
So that means with
Oh!
Carrie was 7,
And she got the last one wrong. Did you see the excitement in her face?
and the gentleman that says I will dominate all of you has come in last with
Got
5
your
points.
ass dusted over there.
So Kerry was 7.
Where's the pledge, y'all? Get that
Derek was
dusty
6.
mofo off that
Hey,
shit.
hey,
You were playing this game for rights to be guest host. You are out.
no.
You have been voted off the island.
This link.
Where are my white privilege points?
You have been voted off the island.
Where are my white privilege points?
Your white privilege is packed up and by the door. Don't let it hit
I
ya.
did this all laughing.
Don't let it hit
You
ya.
are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Hashtag team shenanigans.
Peace out, y'all.
Down to 1. Down to 1.
So I know this was a little bit rough. This was
Welcome, player 1.
our first attempt at playing a game. I think it was fun. What do you guys think?
Next game, watch Tony gonna bring us all like Tony Award winning like trivia. He's gonna be like,
He's got to brush up.
This is amazing.
he's gonna bring like what year was this play written? 'Cause I know you do that written screenwriting stuff. You can come with all screenwriting.
I got nothing for you when it
Be
comes
like
to
all
theater.
George Lucas and the other dude's name, Steven Spielberg trivia. You'd have probably lost that too.
No, I ask questions
You'd
like
probably lost Spielberg trivia too.
I ask questions like, what's the last name of Chrissy on Three's Company?
Right, what was
Yeah,
Yes, she did.
No,
that's right.
Christmas Snow. Her Chrissy was short
That's
for Christmas.
right. Christmas Snow. Good man.
Oh yeah, I just don't know like irrelevant shit like what was the first Pokemon?
Yeah, because Christmas Snow is fucking irrelevant, damn it.
Well, come
Well,
on.
no,
That's
it's
so
relevant
important.
to Suzanne Summers. You know what I'm saying? She got that Thigh Master gig off of Christmas Snow.
That is a good point.
Christmas Snow's back gave her that. I mean,
That also got her fired from the show.
did it?
Yeah.
Thigh Master thing?
No.
Say, I thought
Her
that's how
ad-
she got the job.
she was. Well, they tried to
Because
do.
she did the Ditzy
All right.
Blonde thing. You know?
They originally they did the how the Friends people all teamed up and said we want $1 million a show.
Yeah.
She started that on Three's Company.
Oh, it was her?
Yeah, she said, "All right, let's everybody stick together. We want this much money for each episode." And then when they said, "Well, we'll get rid of all you," the other ones caved,
Back
and,
down,
and
yeah.
she
And
didn't.
she didn't.
But that's why all of a sudden we met Chrissy's cousin.
That's
the
right.
only reason I remember
That's right.
Christmas Snow.
Yeah.
Because
That's
her
right.
cousin, that like a giraffe on that show.
Yeah, and then
Remember
she
that
and then she
perfect
went
Oxymoron.
and then she went by the wayside, and then Terry came in,
Yeah.
a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like her face.
I liked her though. I liked her better. She
I didn't
wasn't.
like her face. Huh?
She was
You
a
know what
lot
I
more
like
serious.
best about that show? None of the women wore bras ever.
I mean, yeah, that was interesting, but Terry's face was too angular.
I wasn't looking at the face. I was just watching the jiggle.
Yeah. That man used to watch Three's Company.
That's right.
Watching the wiggle of the jiggle.
Who of us did not watch Three's Company for the jiggle? Come on.
I watched it for Mr. Furley. I ain't gonna front. Mr. Roper was funny.
Oh, you that way.
Hey, if that's the way you want to put it, that's like, if it was funny to me, it was funny.
They were
I
funny.
wasn't studying nothing on the show. Cause I'm sorry, blondes irritate the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Like I think that's why I
A
really
little
didn't
bit
like
of sap will
Baywatch.
take care of that irritation.
Nah, no, it won't. No, it won't. I'm just irritated by him for whatever reason. So I never could watch it. Like Janet was cute. You know what I'm saying? With her little bob cut. Then I was like, she
All right,
reminded me of a little
all right.
boy.
Let me ask you this question.
Like a page from medieval times.
Let me ask you this question. Are you-
that medieval page?
We're going back to Gilligan's Island. You ever watch Gilligan's Island?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
All right.
That right
Are you
there.
team, are you
Yep.
team Ginger? Or are you team
Ooh,
Marianne?
I
was
just
Marianne.
wanted both
I
of
was
them
Marianne.
out with me. I
Marianne.
wanted both of them things.
Yes, but if you had to pick one, which one would it be?
No,
Marianne.
there's no picking just one.
Marianne.
I want both of them
Yeah.
things.
So right next to my Jordan poster, I
Yes,
had a picture of
Marianne.
I
Marianne.
don't even want to know.
She had the plaid shirt that was tied
Oh, yeah.
with the
The
cutoff
Daisy
shorts.
Dukes before they were
He
called
said
Daisy
right
Dukes.
next to my Jordan post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was. She
Man
was.
about to
She
dunk
was.
all over that.
So-
Balls
She was the
and all
first girl
kinds
next
of
door.
hoops.
I had the Farrah Fawcett poster. When she was in the one-piece red
Feather
swimsuit.
bangs.
The one that they show on
Everything.
that 70s show.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quintessential Farrah
Yeah,
Fawcett post.
yeah.
She was. She was the icon at that time. But see, I'm the same way though. I wasn't real big on the blonde, so
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't.
the only joint.
Yeah.
If it was blonde.
Well,
it's
Gilligan's
like,
Island, you had the redhead or the brunette.
Right, and that's
But
why.
that's where both of them. I need
Right.
both of them. Like I'm coming to that island. Pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? Like once I got that SOS message, I'm gunning all the dudes down.
That's why you didn't like Mrs. Howe, right? Because she
can
was
hang.
blonde.
She could hang, but
she
you know
was
what I'm saying?
bad.
She just gonna have to get somebody else. We're gonna have to get like a Ramon on the island or something
Hey.
to take care of Mrs. Howe.
Do you know what Mrs. Howell's first name was?
Oh, the professor would have got.
What was Mrs. Howell's first name?
Mrs. So I'd have had me and the good Ginger and Murray.
That is wrong.
And what was her first name?
Mr. Howe called her by her first name all the time.
Vivian.
No. Lovey.
Was it?
Lovey.
Yeah.
What was
Lovey.
his first name? Thurston.
Thurston.
Thurston Howell the third.
I'm not gonna lie, I always thought that was a pet name.
Right.
Her first name was Lovey.
Yeah, that was her first name, Lovey.
How come them types of questions? Well, you got that man slaughtered. You just threw him like that because you knew he had no real
Okay,
concept.
so next time we have a game, you make it.
Yeah, I'll let you make it.
You.
You come up with the questions, and you can sit over here and run the show, and I'll play with them.
Like the way you said that.
Wait. If you're playing with one, you got to play with one of us or the other. You can't play with both at the same time.
Will arise in our lives, and you got to do something about it.
What if I'm greedy and I don't want to make choices? What if I just want to?
What if you want Marianne and Ginger?
Yeah. When I said that, everybody.
Which one are you, Marianne or Ginger?
Why do I have to
What do you
choose
think I
between a ham sandwich and a turkey
idea.
sandwich?
Like seriously.
Why can't I
which
get
one
ham
am
on my
I?
turkey?
Marianne or Ginger?
Hey, her murky saying.
Marianne was smarter than Ginger.
A turkum sandwich.
A turkum sandwich?
Turkum sandwich. No, a murky. There you go.
That's who you remind me of. That's who you. I look at your face all the time. I'm like, this guy reminds me of somebody. Donald Faison.
I hear that often.
If you had that mole like right here, look like Donald Faison. You said Turk, and that reminded me of.
Actually, you want to know what? I've heard I've heard that so often throughout my life, and it's just like, why do I have to look like anybody? But I get it because he was popular real quick in the '90s after Clue. And then he did the Cubs thing, and it was light skinned, round headed guy.
And you sound like him too.
Same. That's
You sound like him too.
very fascinating.
When you get excited, you sound like him because he used to be very animated.
Nah, because you don't look like Chris Tucker. And we all look the same.
No, I didn't.
No, he said
light-skinned,
round-headed guys.
Round heads. Like, because for real, if I was a little bit lighter, I look like Charlie Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I shaved all this the dome, you'd be like,
What's that dude?
why so down, Charlie Brown?
What's that dude on Meet the Browns? You don't look like him.
He ain't light skinned.
Marlon Wayans?
No,
oh yeah, you don't look like Marlon either.
The short ball one. What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. I think we're done.
And
Perfect Oxymoron, P.O. Box 1432, this city, Ohio. You Google that zip code there.
Hashtag Team Shenanigans.
And I just say congratulations to Carrie again for pulling
pulling
out
Carrie,
that
way
victory.
to pull it out in the clutch.
Good job.
Victory.
Good job.
Yeah,
Tony,
Team Shenanigans
Tony,
winning.
good job for completely sucking. Last place. Way to go, buddy.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Tony, you get to leave. You get to leave with the D. Yeah, that's what you get. But
And remember, don't forget to grab your white privilege on the way out.
and
That's okay. I get to leave.
follow, like, subscribe.
I get to leave. Double D's.
She threw some D's on it. Threw some D's on it.
You act like you don't have two D's down.
You guys have a great night.